Hello, hello. Welcome to Hearty Tips with Silka. Nice to see you. Now, if you have always wanted to learn to paint and create art that you are actually proud of, but maybe you're not so sure you have the talent because you can't even draw a stick figure, there's one thing you need to do, well, to stop doing rather, so you can create art that you will be proud of. All right, what I'm going to share with you today is foolproof and anyone can do it. Okay. So hi everyone. For those of you that do not know me, I am Silka. I am founder of Heart for Art and my signature fast results painting membership for new artists, Paint Club. I help struggling first-time painters and aspiring artists just like you overcome doubt and confusion so they can create beautiful art with confidence. So if you're watching this live or on replay, let me know if you think you're creative or not. Put a Y for yes or an N for no, if you're creative or not. So in this live, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about why when you're first learning to paint, so many people end up disappointed and frustrated. And I'm going to share a super, super simple way you can avoid that. Avoid that outcome so that you can enjoy the process of learning to paint and how you can start creating paintings you're proud of. All right. Now I'm sharing this today because I see so many people stuck in that wishful artist zone. All right. So they never actually explore their creative dreams or discover their true creativity. And I'm on a mission to make creativity accessible to everyone, because everybody's got it, creativity in them, and I want to help you get it out. So if you've always dreamed of being more creative, you likely love the idea of being able to paint and you're wishing you had the confidence to have a go, but maybe you're a bit nervous to try because you can't even draw a stick figure, or you're thinking maybe, oh, what if I make a mistake or don't quite get it right? Maybe you've even seen other people creating amazing art and you'd love to be able to paint like that too, but you're just not feeling confident that, how your art will turn out. And maybe you're thinking, oh, I could never do anything like that. Or maybe you've already tried to paint but didn't get the results you'd hoped for. So now you may be believing you're not talented enough, maybe, or worse, you may be ready to give up. All right. Now, the biggest mistake in all of those scenarios is thinking that you need to get everything right first time. Okay, the problem with thinking that is that almost no one gets anything they're doing the first time right. Okay, they don't get everything right. Because everyone who starts anything, they start as a beginner. All right, even I started as a beginner artist once. So essentially, when you start as a beginner, you're gonna make mistakes, and that's totally expected, and it's totally good because that is how we learn. If you think about it, has there ever been anything that you can do now that you got perfect the first time you tried it? I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to guess no, unlikely. So if you believe you need to get the first painting you ever do right and get everything right and perfect, you'd likely never try because it would be unattainable without knowing what you're doing. So you'd stay stuck in that wishful artist trap, never actually trying, and you'd never get to enjoy all of the fun of painting and exploring your creativity, the sense of joy and achievement when you do something, create something beautiful, and you miss all the positive benefits that come from being creative. So if you're serious about wanting to learn to paint and create art that you're proud of, the first thing you need to do is stop thinking you have to get it right first time. Okay. All those other people you may have seen creating amazing art, they all started from scratch as well with no experience. Even Monet and Van Gogh were beginners once. All right. But there's something really, really simple that all of them did to get good. And that simple thing was just to practice. That's what they did. They practiced. Yep. The secret sauce is practice, practice, practice. It's doing it, creating your first imperfect painting, and then learning that it is imperfect and being okay with that and being prepared to have another go. Just jump in, get messy, have a go, and with practice, you will get better. All right, because you learn so much more when you just let go and enjoy the process. Just enjoy the process of learning. If you're wanting to learn to paint, don't be afraid to just throw some paint on a canvas or a canvas pad or just anything. Just create something. Get the feel for what works, what doesn't work, play with it, explore it, and don't get hung up on what it looks like or not getting everything right. Okay, so if you always dreamed of learning to paint and you want to break out of that wishful artist trap and actually finally start enjoying more creativity in your life, I really want to encourage you to just take that leap of faith, faith in yourself and in the process, and take the first steps towards your dream of creating art that you're actually proud of. All right, don't be afraid to create something that's not completely perfect, not a beautiful, perfect painting the very first time you start, because the more you do, the more you paint, the more you will learn, and the more your skills will improve, and the more beautiful your art will become as you go. That is absolutely guaranteed. It's all practice. Everything in the world is about practice, practice, practice. All right. Practice is such a perfect and simple part, but it's absolutely necessary because no one gets it right the first time. All right. Nobody gets everything right the first time. What I see with my students, who are the ones who are super happy and satisfied with the art that they're creating, is that they practice. They practice a lot and they learn to keep it messy. They learn from their mistakes and they just let go of any feeling like they constantly need to achieve everything and get everything right, or achieve a specific outcome that it has to look a certain way. They just let it go, enjoy the process, and it really is about the journey and being open to learning, to growing and evolving with the process, and growing as a person alongside growing your creativity at the same time. So the first thing, like I said, the most important thing, if you want to learn to paint and start creating art that you're proud of, the first thing to do is stop thinking you have to get it right first time or even every time. Okay, that's step one. Step two, just dive on in, have a go, knowing you will make mistakes and be okay with that. All right. And step three, practice, practice, practice. Practice, knowing that with practice, you will learn and you will get better as you go. All right. So I hope that's helped. It's just a quick hearty tips for Silka today, but I hope that's helped. And you now understand that when you let go the need to get it right and practice, anyone can learn to paint great art because it's just a matter of time before you get better. All right. So have a go, dive in and enjoy the absolute bliss of creativity and all the fun and happiness and joy that comes with it. All right. Now, if you want some help getting started and you don't have any art supplies yet, I have created an awesome free shopping list of basic must-have art supplies for you, the same supplies that I use as well. That list includes some tips on where to shop for best prices. It will help you avoid wasting money on the wrong art materials because there's so many out there to choose from. And this list is going to help making buying your art supplies and getting set up with the right materials so quick and easy. So if you want to grab my free shopping list now, head on over to my website, heartforart.co.nz, scroll down a bit and just look for the free art supply list and shopping guide, and you will be on your way. And if you are ready already with supplies, if you've already got supplies, but maybe they're gathering some dust, you haven't used them for a while, and you want someone to show you step-by-step how to create a painting, website, heartforart.co.nz. In the menu, look up on-demand painting tutorials. There's loads there. They're all super easy to follow, and they're perfect way to get started and get practicing because, like I said, I'm on a mission to make art accessible to everyone because everybody has creativity inside them. I want to help you unlock yours and enjoy all the fun of painting. So yes, if you need some help with art supplies, head on over to my website, heartforart.co.nz, and grab my free supply list and shopping guide. And if you've already got some supplies, you've had them sitting around for a while and you just want to blow the dust off them and actually put them to use, grab an on-demand painting tutorial, click on the menu and find on-demand painting tutorials. There's heaps of fun ones there. So I hope that's been helpful. And I hope you like, share, follow, and subscribe, and that you'll come back to hear more tips and strategies on how to live your most creative life, because it is the most fun. And I'll sign off now saying, hope to see you behind a paintbrush very soon. Bye.